I mean, there was no choice. We were always going to pick Mudkip as our starter. I mean, Swampert is literally, in my opinion, the second best starter of all time after Incineroar. But yeah, let's get straight to it then. Learn Mud Slap, quite useful, beat the rival, get Oak's Parcel, go and give it to him. Okay, so we get the Pokédex and then we are off to the races now. We get a Pidgey, which is a tailor for us, and then we head to Viridian City and we get lucky and get a Pikachu. But I did not know that Mudkip is not mud ground, it's just water. It evolves into a ground Pokemon, and I'm like, I'm not chancing it. So we just do a few battles, and honestly, we are never in any danger of losing because I use the rare candy to level my Pokemon up. Again, I mention this all the time. There's no point me grinding when I only lose because of carelessness. Get a Pewter City, and we're like, you know what? Mudkip by himself is more than enough. Oh yeah. Also, I named my Mudkip Pikachu. Water gun. One shot. I think you can guess what I'm going to do next. Water gun. Another one shot. That was as easy as I expected it to be. So yeah. You know what? Brock gives me Rock Tomb, which is actually not a bad move, but I don't like it because of its accuracy. I level up Mudkip into Marshtomp. It learns Mud Shot, and this move might be my MVP till I get Surf. I'm okay with its accuracy because nothing's going to kill me. Again, we go past a couple of trainers, and as I said, I'm not going to make a mistake because I did the Fire Red Johto Nuzlocke last week. I know who I'm battling. I know it's just pretty easy, you know. So I might need to make this more challenging later. We catch a Jigglypuff, a good Pokemon. We get a Magikarp, which is a Caravana, will be important. Catch a Zubat, I forget who this is. We beat the Rocket Grunt, no issue, because again, Mudkip is such a great Pokemon, and Mud Shot is literally, I don't know, the best move of all time. Or, I'm going to carry it. Catch a Sandshrew, and then we catch a... We're unlucky. I want Abra, so this is my last chance. I get the Abra, and this has to work. Teleports away, so we lose out on the Gardevoir right now. Oh well. So Bill is telling us about whatever, and he gives us a ticket, which is pretty cool of him. So yeah, we just go do it. I beat the Rocket Grunt. I go and catch one more Pokemon, a Meowth, for a Poochyena, which is really strong in the game. I could go to Vermilion City and catch more Pokemon, and I should have done that. But I just felt like with Poochyena, who evolved to Mightyena in like level 21, which isn't a level cap, I'm like, you know what, I'm too strong, don't really need to go and catch more Pokemon, which is, I suppose, really lazy and could come back to bite me, ironically. But no, I feel like my team's good, I can sacrifice some Pokemon, and Misty isn't that bad. Okay, so we end up in Vermilion City now, and I'm like, okay, let's go get our encounter. And a Drowsy maybe could be good, but we get a Spearow, and that's a wing, basically. And then we catch a Diglett, we go fight our rival. Again, at this point, my team is pretty cracked, so I don't know. I don't see myself losing a Pokemon to a crit, and I have some Pokemon I'm willing to sacrifice, as in I don't think they're going to be here in the Elite Four. Okay, so right now my rival, he doesn't really have that much that can do damage to me, because again, I'm at the level cap. So to make it more challenging, I might just like level cap my rival next time, and then level cap the gym leader, because that adds a bit more stakes to it. Yeah, so my team right now, honestly, is pretty decent, you know? I don't think it's the final version, but some have potential. I help the captain feel better, he gives me TM1 cut, which is pretty cool. I say bye to the ship, and then I just go straight to the gym now. Right, here we go. I mean, I literally have, I think, 2 Pokemon, I just have Marshtomp and a couple of others, but I know Marshtomp can win now, because this could be troubling with Slam, but I'm not sure it's just going to win, so, you know, easy win. There we go. Great job, Marshtomp. Yeah, I'm happy. Gym free, easy win, and what a useless move. We get Shockwave, and then I guess we go to Lavender City now. Well, technically Celadon, and on the way, we get a Voltorb, which is basically a Manectric, the only electric type we're gonna get. We get a Numel, which is a Vulpix, and we get a Bellsprout, which I said is Lotad. So, honestly, this team might be the team that goes to the Elite Four. Like, everyone here is good. I don't want to lose anybody. So, this could be my toughest gym in a way, because I don't have that many useful sacrifices, and Erica can set up. Like, Vileplume can be dangerous. You already seen me get paralyzed, so there is some jeopardy, there is some danger. Like, this is probably the hardest part of the challenge for me. This hurdle is not that bad, but it's something like, okay, just be careful. And earlier with Numel, I didn't get the Flamethrower TM because you couldn't really acquire it yet. Actually, you technically could by grinding Payday. Oh, yeah. But Lotad, you can evolve with a Water Stone. You can buy in cells in City, so I thought that was fair. My main plan is just to kind of weaken Vileplume, because I can't really do that much damage. I don't want to risk Tailo, which is Swellow now. I don't really want to lose anything, which, oh god, what am I doing with my team now? Why am I risking this? Why don't you go to something else? Jesus. And I am strong? Yeah, but so are you. Okay, so let's get these battles over the way. Finish Giovanni, go fight Mr. Fuji in Lavender Town. Then fight my rival, which again I'm over leveled for. Then Saffron City. Again, with this team, there's no... Okay, Kangaskhan could be dangerous. There's no real risk though, you know. Again, I'm okay losing 1 or 2 Pokemon here, but we can get past this. I catch a Venonat as well. I catch a Ditto on the way there. I catch a Dodio. I then catch a Raticate, which is a pretty cool Pokemon. And I will convert them when needed, but like these 6 Pokemon are my main team basically. Okay, so here is another one of the biggest challenges in my opinion, Koga. Like, Koga can do decent damage to you if Muck sets up. So I need to like really get Muck out quick. Toxic and Minimize is such a horrible combo, and he's got a Hyper Potion. So I think at least we're using the Hyper Potions, but Pikachu is getting close to half health now, so best to be careful. Again, I don't mind sacrificing Mighty Enna right now, but like this team, I kind of want to keep it for the last battle, because I would rather have Mighty Enna for the Elite Four and choose not to use it than not have it and lose it carelessly. Like, I'd rather sacrifice one of the other 5, maybe 10 Pokemon in the box. Yeah. You can see Sludge is doing like decent damage. Like, this was not easy. And we lose Tailo. Is what it is. I don't like having lost Tailo, but I can live without it, you know? Good Pokemon. But, I mean, like, I'm close enough to the end now where Tailo doesn't matter. Okay, we catch a Tentacool, and then we're gonna go catch a Slowpoke, and then we're gonna go, I think, fight Giovanni again. For some reason, I missed my rival because of how I edited the game. Still, I would have probably got past him at this point again because I'm over-leveled. We go fight Sabrina now, and I'm not too worried because I think Sharpedo is just going to do so much damage. And I forget who my 6th Pokemon was. We'll find out together. Sharpedo's... Honestly, the attack, the defense, the HP is not as much as I would have wanted. But the attack is pretty good. The speed is pretty good. I feel like Sharpedo could be a candidate for the Elite Four, so I need to keep you. And we just win again. So we're almost there. So we catch a Magneton in Power Plant, and we get a Grimer in the Pokemon Mansion. And I think we're good to just, climb to altitude. Just get the game done, win it. So I would say my strategy: click a water move, ideally Surf. Click a water move, ideally Surf. Click another water move, ideally Surf. Click another water move, and yeah, I win. So Gym 7 was my easiest battle. Let's talk about the strategy for gym number 8. Click a water move, or an earth move. Again, probably should have clicked surf now. Like when I'm editing this, I'm realizing, hey, could have just surfed. But also, I realized that Sharpedo isn't exactly built well, So don't want to lose it now, as it could be important later. Whereas like Ludicolo, pretty strong Pokemon, can tank things, not weak to much. Like Jaws right now could be weak to an earthquake maybe. But yeah, no, again, job done. That was a little bit of a challenging fight. Don't put yourself down. Okay, once again, super careless, leaving my rival to the end, but you know what? I should be fine. Oh, I haven't changed the attack of Growl to like an Ice Beam yet. That was my mistake. Still, should be fine. Let's move to, I think, Dog. Mightyena should be fine. We won't be in trouble. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. Okay, this is getting bad now. We need to end this Venusaur before they give me a problem. I'm okay with this. Okay, at least I've taught Ludicolo Ice Beam, and I should have once again. It does so little damage, but we get the job done. But once again, I was a bit lazy with TMs and a bit lazy with moves. Like we have an Absorb, we have a Growl on Swampert, careless. Get pretty lucky with the Freeze. In hindsight, I should have changed to Manectric straight away, but still, Lilypad is coming in clutch for me. Growlithe, we just Surf. Okay. I can live with this. Alakazam shouldn't be an issue. Wait, Surf doesn't do that much damage? Okay. I'm still okay. I'm not... Jesus Christ, look at the damage. Oh, no. This is not good at all. I used Raikou for speed, and we are there. Okay, so this was careless play, and I need to go find all my encounters now, and I need to come up with a plan. This is what I'm thinking. So, this is what I'm thinking now. Mudkip, Shuppet, Carnivore, Makahita, Lileep, and Electrike. I feel like Electrike, who I've called Raikou, oh my god, how did it live on 1? Is fast enough. And I lost to Elite Four, I think, once or twice before, so again, a failed attempt, but I'm getting better. I never realized that Thunderbolt, that a Safeguard stops status effects. Like, I see it being used, but I never considered what it does when you're playing the game. So Raikou is, doing pretty decent damage to me. So I think with Safeguard, you can't use Thunder Wave. And again, yeah, I did not sort my TMs out yet, so I think we've got a few weak moves. I know Makuhita, which is Hariyama, has so much defense. So I'm like, you know what, I can go out into you. Again, I don't think Pikachu Swampert is going to take much damage. I don't really want to risk Jaws, but I need to do something. Like, you can see how annoying this sleep strategy is becoming. Casper maybe? That could do something. I think Psychic does damage, or I could go for a double team. I'm thinking... I don't remember my thought process back then, but I'm like, okay, double team Psychic, a double team Psychic, a double team Psychic. I guess I go for, I don't know, Shadow Ball. Oh yeah, I was Googling what does damage at the same time. I didn't know. So yeah, one battle done. Oh yeah, so just a quick note, like I know that Jinx is weak to a couple of things like fighting, fire, maybe, but I didn't know specifically what does more damage, so I checked with a calculator, I think. Again, my team isn't amazingly fast, but I feel Swampert can tank enough hits that there's no risk in leaving him in. Like a Mega Kick, okay, now we're in like a crit range. I think the smart thing to do would have been to switch out, but hey, ends up working for me. Like Machamp, yeah, do not let him set up. Yeah, I should not have let him set up. Now I need to go into Casper, and I don't think he can hit me, so... Okay, he can hit me. My mistake. Speed being dropped is not good, so I'm lucky he went for a setup move again. But we keep all 6 Pokemon. Okay, Agatha. She was not too much trouble, and I like my 6 Pokemon team. I just feel like Crunch is the way to go. Like, the Arbok as well and Golbat, I have ways to get around them. I could go for an Agility, you know, just set up. But also, Ice Beam, Surf, Crunch, all pretty good moves. And right now, I think I'm doing the maths as well. What does more damage? And I think it's Crunch, because Crunch is physical. So that was carelessness again. Like, normally when I'm playing games before, I'm not doing a nuzlocke. So it's like a bit less pressure. But when you're at such fine margins, like working out what is Arbok's weakness, what does more damage, Surf, which is a water type, or Crunch, which is physical, is like the fine margins matter here. But I haven't played enough Pokemon like this to kind of know intuitively where the fine margin is. So next time I might just do like a whiteboard, my thought process now. Thunderbolt, yeah, it does good damage, you know. Honestly, thinking back now, ooh, Sludge Bomb does a lot of damage. Like, that is something I do not like. But my team is pretty good. And, yeah. Can't go into Sumo. Can't go into Casper, because they've got weak attack moves. Not sure about Raikou. I'm kind of playing around Nightmare, which I think is correct. Leap, I've been very careful with you. I don't know why. You know? I feel like they're going to go for a Nightmare again. Yep. Crunch. And there we get it. There we go. Job done. So, at least all the Elite Four say something nice to you when you win. Off to fight Lance now. And last time in my first Nuzlocke with the Johto Pokemon, I realized that Ice Beam pretty much covers most of his team. So, take down Gyarados, swap to a Pokemon, and basically just spam Ice Beam. Pretty simple, to be honest with you. And, you know, I'm going to keep going. And, you know, once I get better, there'll be a bit more pressure on these games to be a bit more careful. Because I feel like I can Nuzlocke it, but I have to make less mistakes in the end. In the beginning, it's fine, but, like, in the end, like, the fine margins really come into play. Like, this is the second time a Pokemon's lived on, like, 1 HP, so I have got unlucky a couple of times. But, you know, Dugong lived on 1 HP, so I got unlucky, then lucky. Wing Attack does a lot of damage, and I feel like Ice Beam does the job, because I think it's 4 times weakness. But I will say, because I'm not using HMs, or I'm not using TMs, no, items, held items, or I'm not really using, what's the other thing? Proteins, battle items, I do think it's fair to say, okay, I haven't won the Nuzlocke, but if you're entertained, that's great. Oh yeah, and when I'm taking a long time now, I'm thinking, okay, I know Aerodactyl has a wing attack, I think. That's going to be weak for the Helix, but I think Helix is strong enough to survive one. If I get Ingrain off, which is my main plan, I can kind of start attacking, but you can see that my moveset's not the best. Like Astonish, I could do something better. Mega Drain and Ancient Power was not bad. I'm also working out what do I want for the next Pokemon. Because I know he's got, I think, a level 60 Dragonite. And that could have some moves. Oh, got a full restore. Still, I think that, yeah, this is not my best set of moves, you know. So, ooh, we're getting close now. I really think losing Ludicolo was a mistake. Oh, yeah. So, I'm through with all my Pokemon. You know, I feel bad for my rival, who I called Keen. Decent team, but he's not got Mudkip. Again, bring out the Raikou. I got no PPs now for some reason. I should have got some battle items to heal up. That was another mistake I made. So I'm going to kind of work on that. Earthquake can do decent damage to my Pokemon, but nah. I've got just too many right now. I didn't have anything specifically for Venusaur. I think Casper and Shadow Ball or Psychic, one of them does damage. Double Team, I could they might miss the Solar Beam. Yeah, so I think they've got a recharge now with Solar Beam. Ice Beam could do the job. It does not do the job. Okay, that's just berry. That is bad. That is bad. That is bad. That is really bad for me now. I thought this game would be game over, but it's just gotten a lot more interesting. If they have Razor Leaf, I'm in trouble. God, I got lucky. When you're watching yourself play the game back, you're like, why didn't I just go into Lileep? Because Lileep is grass and rock. So Solar Beam will hit it for neutral, I believe. Yeah, such a bad play. Ice Beam, Gyarados is fast. So I'm like, you know what? Let me keep Pikachu for a sacrifice later. Yep. Thunderbolt should take it out. Yep, great play. There, I made a great decision. I've got 4 Pokemon left. I know it's not game over, but I think they've used a lot of their full restores, and I got a decent free Pokemon. But be careful though. Should have gone for Fake Out. But hey, we got the job done. That is another Nuzlocke failed, but another video made. So I count that as a win, and I hope you enjoyed. And I'll have the Johto by Kanto next.